And he's like, he doesn't believe me, but, but, anyway, going back to the bench press,
Yeah.
I think once I got out of throwing, and if you think about this, what did we do before we benched in that program? We back
Oh yeah, we
squatted and
squad.
front squatted, and then we bench pressed. And the
Yeah.
back squatting and front squatting was very, very intense and very, very tough. So by
Yeah.
the time I worked over to the bench,
Yeah.
honestly, there was a lot. The gas tank was down.
Yeah.
The gas,
Yeah.
the energy system had just got its butt kicked over there for about 45 minutes of knee bending. Then
Yeah.
to come in and try to go, well, let's get this big bench. It was tough. So
Yeah.
I think as soon as I got through throwing and I could start dedicating, like walk in the weight room, and start
Yeah.
warming up and go directly to the bench press. Well,
Yeah.
immediately, uh, I started seeing increases. Uh,
Hmm.
I think as I kept playing with uh, things later, I mean, the best pressing I did was during COVID.
Yeah.
I literally locked myself in this garage because I was home all the time for 3.5, 4 months. And I was just out here just working the bench all the time, much like Squattober, almost daily, and really trying to get my foundation of form down, getting my feet in the ground, making sure my head was making contact on the bench, learning how to engage my lats into the press, working a ton of grip strength and trying to really be able to keep the bar directly over my wrist. I called it fist over wrist, and learning how to get my hands and forearms so strong that with any weight, I could keep that position right there at all times. So it's like a piston going down and up. So once I started really working techniques, and then of course working the movement, working the auxiliary stuff such as back work, tricep work, the grip work I mentioned, things like that, and that's when it just really skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Uh, so again, I go back to kind of an old Mickey Marotti thing I heard from him say years ago: is you'll be good at what you emphasize. And
Hmm.
once you start emphasizing, if you want to be a great bench presser, then go back to, hey, what are the techniques I need to learn to do to be a good bench presser? And then two, work your bench press a lot.
Yeah.
It's just like in your program, if you like, I want to be a great program that has, I want to be great power cleaners.